Hello, everyone. This is Delroy Morgan. I know that some of you may have some specific questions as business owners, and these are some of the typical questions I hear when I teach finance or accounting or I conduct a business seminar. What is and how do I set up my strategy? Who is really my business stakeholders? And what are the financials telling me? How could I control cash in my business, and how do I price my products and services and manage the budgets, and at the end of the day, make a profit? And as such, I want to cover those things with you in terms of 7 tips. How do I set up my strategy? Typically in your business, you're working with your business partners or your employees to identify those things that you're really good at. You've established a vision and mission, and you want to achieve your overall goals. So your strategy needs to be centered around those specific vision, mission, and goals. Who are your business stakeholders? Well, one of the primary stakeholders is your customers. You have to meet the needs of the customers in order to be successful in your business, but you must also consider the employees and other shareholders or investors that have input their money in the business. So consider also the government entities. You must consider those in order to survive in that environment and do business. And if you forget about those, you will have challenges in meeting the customer needs. So these 2 are very important, but also important is what the financials are telling you. What is the income statement telling you when you look at your revenue and your cost of goods? Are they balanced? Is there enough room at the end of the day to generate a margin and cover all your expenses? These are some of the things you really have to look out for when you look at your income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. Cash is king, and you need to have enough cash to make sure you could cover your vendors and your suppliers and also pay your employees. And how do you ensure you have a profit? You have to make sure the margins you establish on your products and services are enough of a margin so there's enough coverage for your expenses. And as such, you could generate a profit rather than a loss at the end of the year. And then how do you price your products? Most people have to make at a minimum of 3 times what it costs them to make the product or to secure the product or service. And so it's very important. Product pricing is essential to what you need to be successful in your business. And you have to make sure that if your cost of goods is a certain level, when you've now sold it to the customer, there is enough coverage to cover more than just your fixed costs, but to cover all those costs that are likely to come up. If you have a fluctuating business with that seasonal, you have to take that in account also. And then how do you manage your budget? You must manage that on a regular basis. You should look at that daily, weekly, monthly. Take your yearly budget, break that down into monthly bits, and make sure that you're meeting the budget that's established or the specific targets that you've established for yourself. You must also look at cash, which is the 7th item here, and how do you control cash in the business? This is very important. So here are the 7 items then, and hopefully these tips help you. This is Delroy Morgan from Zing for Success, and I hope all these items give you a boost Have a great day and wishing you well in your business.